we can. Oh, there we go. Hello. Can you guys hear me now? Can you see me now? And I think we can add Jess.
Okay.
There
hey.
we go. Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing good. Hold on one sec. Let me figure out why my thing is acting up. Let's see.
It may not be just yours. Mine has been kind of funny lately.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, mine is.
Yeah, mine's been kind of
Mine is
funny
like
lately.
this.
So.
Yeah, mine's like as small as you could possibly make it. Let's see here. So I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, that's a little better.
Woo! Up
All
close and personal.
Yeah, I guess. Let's see. Can I? Will it let me? Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Hey, let's see. We got Brianna, Thomas V, IHSP, Master Black.
Right on. So what I'm going to do here real quick too is I'm going to try to add that our link to our chat to the rest of the stream and pin it up there in there, so that if folks after you want to come up, they can do so. You know, after you show us your wonderful setup. But how are you doing today, Jess?
I'm doing crazily okay. I did get a little bit of a nap in between, but so I don't know if you heard, my husband got tested yesterday for, the thing.
Oh no.
And tested positive. So
oh no.
Yeah, so
now you're all kind of waiting to see what happens.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't quite go through the house, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's been like put on leave for 2 weeks now. He can't even go to work, and
man.
But we'll make it. We're tough.
Yeah. Is it paid leave at least?
Do what?
Is it paid leave at least?
Oh yes, yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Oh, it would be a big deal if it wasn't, for sure.
Yeah.
No, they're giving them all. In fact, it's just about gone through that entire place.
That's what I keep hearing. Like when it hits a firehouse or a police,
Yep, it goes through the entire jail, like inmates and all.
Yeah. Is that a county jail that he works at?
For y'all it would be county. It's parish for us.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to be weird like that.
Hold on. Let's see here. Let me try to get this. You may lose your view of me for a sec while I try to do something.
Well, I'm just going to keep saying hi to everybody in chat for a minute.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that greatly.
Geek Boy, Glass Box Fox. Can't hear you, okay? Who can you not hear, me or Alex? Koi Fish. Let's see. Okay. Chevet. Yeah, okay. You're in Louisiana also. The name I can't say. Shavami Tam Boss.
Oh boy.
I have to let somebody tell me how to say that one.
Okay. Jack and Dan are in here. Hey, cool.
Hey,
what's up, guys?
Jack and Dan. What's going on? I know y'all may not know me, but I know you.
Shiva met Timbas.
Okay, there you go.
I'm guessing.
Like a pirate. Okay, Shiva me timbers.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Shiva, like the god of destruction.
Yeah, well, hey, you had it better than I did.
I feel dumb now.
No, I do too. I do too.
Well, so everybody, this is my friend Jess, and also one of the Fish fam, and she's got a channel as well. You can see the name of her channel right down there, wherever, right there. And today we're going to do some home show tours. I have to warn you guys, though, that I have my wife and I put an offer on a house, and we're not supposed to hear back for another 4 or 5 hours, like till later tonight. But if I get that call, I may have to disappear and leave you with the wonderful Miss Jess for a moment to find out what's going on. But hopefully that won't happen. And hopefully after Jess shows off, if you guys want to click that link up in the chat that's pinned, that should bring you into my waiting room, and then it'll queue you up, and I can then bring people in on there. So if I say, hey guys, I'm ready for folks to come up, if you guys want to share your tanks or what you're up to, you're more than welcome to. But first off, we're going to start with Jess. So are you fairly ready, Jess, or how's it going?
I was trying to come up on my phone. Can you, does you see it?
Let's see here.
Man, it too is acting funny. I may try and have to do it with my laptop. Do you see it in the background? My phone?
I'm looking. Yes.
There you go. Okay, good. That's it. Okay. Now I got to turn it around. Bye.
Turn around.
There we go. Okay. Back. And okay, if I click, okay, there we go. All right. Now, why is it black?
Is your camera and mic turned off, or did I do that? Let's see.
Okay. All right. There. Well, I can see through my lens.
Okay. Does it say your mic is muted?
Yeah, I have my mic off, but I have the camera on.
Okay. Let's see. What did I do?
There it is. Well, I can.
Hold on.
That is
weird. Yeah, it's blacked out.
Okay, well let me come out and come back in and see if that didn't help. Now that I got it turned around.
Okay. All right.
Let me do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, big screen. All right.
She's running the show.
Hey. Let's see. Okay, enter. Okay, backstage.
Oh, I see you. All right, good. I think we got. Uh-oh, we have the echo though.
Okay, there we go. I always have to turn my mic off.
There we go. All right, and now let's switch this out. Hold on one sec.
Turn it. There we go. All right. So yeah, there you go.
There we go.
I'll do that right there because I'm gonna be moving around, so you'd be seeing as my green screen. But
okay, I'll do the same so people can focus, but they can hear us.
You should be able to click on that and make it solo, Alex. Click on the
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so I'm a big guppy person, you guys, and I've got 17 different strains of guppies. Most of them are pure straight lines. Right now we're looking at the Dumbo blue dragons. And so that's the male.
Nice. That's pretty.
And then let's see, there's a big female right there. And I think she's got just as pretty many colors as he does.
That's so nice. That's a newer thing in breeding, that the females have such nice color too, and it sure makes life easier identifying them also.
Right. And then also, since I'm just right here, we'll look at one of my betas.
Yeah, whatever you want to show us, definitely.
I also do beta breeding. There we go. There's one of my boys.
Nice.
He's the colors. He's not wanting to be in the light, but he's like
a handsome devil.
Yeah, he's really pretty. He's one of my studs, I guess. We'll say it that way. One of my studs.
Yeah.
And then over here is just kind of one of my display tanks. It's one of my favorite tanks, and it has a pea puffer in the back that is just been going like crazy since he lost his friend. See him back there in the back?
Yeah. Yep.
He just is not happy. And so I've got to get him some friends. But He comes to the front sometimes, but what I also have in here with him, which they don't bother each other at all, is these are the they're swallow fin, ribbon fin, purple, greenish blue Moscow. And so I'll get close so you can see her fins.
So that on the males, is that an actual? Okay, so on the females, not. Oh wow,
Yeah,
wow,
see her fins.
that's pretty unique. I've seen them where like all their fins do that kind of, but that's a little less common to see such pronounced.
I mean, they are long.
Lower.
Let's see. I got a female coming up right here. I've got 2 large females in this tank.
Do the males have like a fin that they're gonapodi or they're
yes. Some of the males do come out with the long gonapodium, and they also when they come out with that, they also, well, I'll show you. They too have long finnage like the females. So if they're going to have the long gonapodium, they're also going to have fins like the females.
Okay.
But I have these males here that are my studs, which are still going to throw both.
Those are beautiful males. So they've had some babies already?
Oh, yeah. I have got plenty for sale.
All right. So why don't you let people know, too, where can they find you if they want to get a hold of some of these guppies or bettas or whatever they see?
So my website is the same as my name. It's mainstailsfurandfins.com. And you go to the store and click on the store icon, and it'll drop down, and you can either go to the betas or the guppies, or I have mollies. So whatever I have for sale will be on there. I think I do have a few things that are not on there just yet. Oh, that's a good look at her fins.
Yeah, wow.
I just think it's amazing. That's why I put him in this tank right here beside my desk.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's some selective breeding and a mutation. I mean, but yeah, wow.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to hit the cam for just a second while I move to the next thing. That way y'all don't have to see my mess of everything.
Oh, that's okay. No worries.
All right. So this line right here are the 24 karat gold, which are also, I have some in here that are ribbon fin. And
wow.
So he's a ribbon fin right there, but he has that long gonapodium, so he can't breed. But I like him because he's just pretty. And she actually has a tumor. I don't know if anybody's ever seen a tumor on a guppy, but she's got a tumor.
Is she like, does she have pink on her tail? Is that what color that is?
Do what?
Does that one male have a pink on his tail? I see the tumor, but
he didn't get that until he got older. So I don't know exactly how they got the 24 karat, but apparently it has either come from some red or some orange somewhere.
Ah, okay. Wow.
So, in all actuality, if I knew he could breed, he wouldn't be in there to breed. But
sure.
I think he's pretty, so I'll leave him in there since he can't breed.
Boy, those Dumbo fins are incredible on that one there. So is that kind of your showstopper right there that's swimming in the middle?
Yeah.
The top. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gorgeous. They really are. And I got a bunch of babies. They're kind of in the back on the bottom, so they're kind of hard to see. But actually, this line I'm not going to be carrying for long. They're going to be going to Greg, the guppy guy.
Okay.
He's going to buy out the whole colony, except for Dead Fred is getting a trio that I've owed him. So I've just kind of been waiting for it to warm up just a little bit.
Well, I hope that he grows them out successfully, because when I get more room, I'd love those.
Yeah, well, I mean, Alex, really, they're going to stay on my website because he's kind of co-oping with me.
Oh, okay, so, nice, yeah.
Yeah, so they're still going to be for sale.
Cool.
He's just going to carry them instead of me. Okay.
Yeah.
These are the Dumbo Albano red Mosaics.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You
So
just
their
hit like all.
Dumbo is not as prominent as like the golds and those other Moscows, but they're still, quite large. There it goes, focused in real good there.
Yeah, you hit basically all the buzzwords of 2020 for, hot guppy trends. The Mosaic, the Dumbo, and the Albino. Yeah, that's a pretty fish too.
It is Mosaic in, but it's not wanting to focus on the
So now, do
tail.
the females have the mosaic pattern on their tail, or are
They
they?
do a little bit, but see, they're blue.
Okay.
So I think that's just like really odd. I would think that, it would be orange.
Right. Yeah, it is kind of bizarre.
They're blue,
but they're
and
pretty.
I have a bunch of babies up at the top in there. I got more down in the bottom. It's just hard to see them.
Now,
But,
do you find with these fancier types, do you find that they don't have as many babies as, say, like, a little feeder guppy type?
Yes, they don't have as many babies, and they are also they eat them very fast. They are very, very bad about eating their babies. And so my contraption, I don't know if you've seen it, but I have it sitting right here. So I made this to put my females that eat their babies real fast. And so I put them in that, and then I put this inside that. And then the babies fall out of the bottom and then fall into this. So none of the other guppies can eat them, but I still get them. So, yeah. That's my neat invention of like my life. Oh, all right. So we've got, these are not the big ear red dragons. Actually, yes, they are too. I moved some around. They are. So these
You'll
are
have to patent that.
Big ear red dragons. And they're quite young still. I bought them as a young fry pack, except for the male. I had him. But they're not one of my faves, but they're still pretty.
Sure.
Come on, focus.
You gotta have them, they complete the set.
Oh, yeah, now it's going to go away. And the females, they have color all in their bodies too. It's really kind of sucks that my camera won't pick up all their colors. Like
that's the worst thing, about live streams and yeah, that's the tough thing, is that it's never the quality that you wish it was with color. Same with plants, I'm always like, oh, look at the reds, and people are like, looks like a washed out pink to me.
Yeah. See, he's red, but on here it looks orange.
Yeah.
And then I've got a ton of those mystery snails in that color. Also, I need to put those on my website too. But
what color was that?
Those are the golds.
Okay.
They're gold with the tan foot.
Okay, gotcha.
And I'll show y'all that tank that I have. I'm like overloaded with them suckers. And then
I just had my my two ivory mystery snails and my gold mystery snails have babies, but they all have white feet. So.
Oh, cool. Big Jade just sent me a package with a whole bunch of different color mystery snails. So I'll have a bunch of different colors going here soon, hopefully.
Very cool.
Okay, so is the red tail, Dumbo red tail. And I don't know why they don't call them like blue ear red tail, but they just call them red tail. But they have some very big ears as well.
Wow.
Yeah, they're one of my favorites too. I mean,
wow. Have you tried crossing them with, like, say, a normal ear? A normal I guess it would be pectoral fins. I was trying to think, are they the pectoral or are they the pelvic? But yeah, so they're pectoral fins. Have you tried crossing those with like a normal sized guppy to see, like, how dominant that trait is?
I haven't. Nope, I hadn't tried it yet. I should.
I'm just curious, like if you crossed it with a I don't know, a bluegrass or something,
Right.
if it would just give it half the size, or if it's an all or nothing kind of thing. I don't know how that works. So
yeah, no, I haven't tried it. I've just kind of been trying to keep the strains pure, and I haven't really moved outside of that. Um, these guys haven't had babies yet. I only have a male and a female. I don't know where she went. She must have went to the back, but she's got a red tail too. But I've only had these for a few months. And then we'll move down here. Here's another one that is kind of different. It's they're called Dumbo Green Jade. Or Jade Dumbo. But the males are that orangey red color with the Dumbo ears.
oh, interesting.
Tails are blue.
Huh.
But they're mosaic.
Okay. Did they have dragon in the name somewhere at one point?
Well, I think to get the dragon, they start out with mosaic somehow.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not up to date with, all the newest Guppy lines,
Right.
but they're real pretty, but I just don't know the genetics of them like I used to.
And then these, y'all may notice these, if I can get them to come up, I've got a whole, like 200 babies born, like within the last 2 days.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
These
We got a funny comment saying we should start a line of fish called the red Dumbo-eared washed out guppies.
do what?
Oh, somebody said that we should start a line of washed out pink colored Dumbo-eared guppies so they look like live stream in real life.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be for real, right?
Yeah.
These are the Tiger Half Moon Mosaics, and they're really big guppies. Like, okay, here's a female, which would be why they have such big.
Oh yeah.
They're big. She's probably 2 inches at least. She'll probably max out at 3. They're bigger than like the dragons. The dragons tend to stay a little bit on the smaller side to me than the other styles, I guess.
Yeah, I've had guppies like that too, and sometimes I wonder, like, there's so many Posilia species, like mollies and other live bears, that I wonder if they crossed them with a Goodiad or some bizarre thing that's bigger,
Right.
But they're pretty.
Yeah, these guys tend to have like a metal head. They ought to be called like metal head tiger mosaics, really. But Tiger Half Moon. Yeah, Tiger Half Moon mosaic. Yeah. But
Tiger Half Moon helmets or something.
Do what?
Tiger Half Moon helmet guppies.
Mosaic.
Oh no, I was just saying you could call them helmet with the metal on their head.
Yeah, yeah, for real. And these are, okay, so this is a really special pair. I've got 2 of these. These are the Dumbo Green Dragons. And I have never had babies out of these guys. And they get eggy. They seem to have babies, but then they never have live babies. Like, they don't have them. Or they have them and they're dead. I don't know, but I've tried everything to have babies out of these guys, and it just doesn't happen. So we're still working on them. But they have a green hue to their body, if I can get it to focus.
Yeah, I kind of caught a hint of that for a sec.
And they're Dumbo as well. Just about everything I have is Dumbo.
Yeah.
I like the Dumbo.
I like the Dumbo too. I think it does give them some problems giving birth once in a while, though. Like, I think the babies get stuck sometimes or something.
Well, okay, so for instance, this girl up here is just a red mosaic, and I put her in here a few days ago because she was massive with eggs, and she had them, but she don't have them no more.
Yeah.
And
She's still pretty big though.
Big, yeah. So I mean, she may not have had all of them, but she was like massive, big.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know what's going on with it's the green dragons and the tiger mosaics. Neither one of them have ever had babies, and I've had them for at least 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so these are my black lace or black metal lace.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah, I really do like these guys. I wish that he had a better lace pattern on his tail. But,
sure.
He's still real pretty, and I've got about 100 babies right here beside them that are their babies. So I keep
wow.
that I get, you know, a really nice male out of here. And
nice.
One of the males I'm gonna send, or one of the females, 2 or 3 of the females I'm gonna send to Chubbs because he has a male, but he lost his female. All right.
Nice.
And then here is the double red albino. So these are like the ones up top, but they're not mosaic. And it don't look like he feels, well, no, he might be feeling all right. He may have something going on, though. He don't look real good.
Now, do they have any pattern, or are they just solid red? Like, are there any little dots?
Solid.
Solid, okay.
Yeah, wow. He don't look too good.
Huh.
He might have something.
Maybe he needs some fresh water change. I don't know.
Yeah. I'll get him fixed up here shortly. But no, the females, all of these were born in here. All of these babies. She arrived with all of these babies when I bought her in the bag.
Yeah. You know, one time I had Lucas Bretz send me some endlers, and he told me, I'm sending you 2 endlers, extra endlers. And I said, okay, cool. And when I got them, there were like 15 babies and 2 adults. And I was like, oh, thanks for sending all the babies. And he was like, what are you talking about? So she had the babies on the way.
Yeah. Isn't it funny how that happens?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Move some stuff around and get over here. Okay. We're going to swap things real quick and go to some snails and shrimp.
Sure.
So in this tank, if we can see them. Oh, there we go. I've got the black rose.
Oh, yeah.
Right there.
Yep.
And I don't know if y'all can see the scuds flying around.
Yeah, I love scuds. A lot of people are like, oh, I've got, you know, scuds and I hate them. I want to get rid of them. And I'm like, why? Everybody else is trying to get them.
Yeah, I got my crabenzas to eat my scuds. And so I've got them in several tanks now, but I just feed them to the crabenzas.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just a cycle. But these are the blacks. I haven't got many of those yet, so I don't have them up for sale. But it's funny. I come up to the glass, and they all start coming to the front now.
Were those from Rose line?
No, I don't have any that I got from Roe. But these came either from my blue line or from my red line. And I don't know which.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And so as I would find them, I would just pull them. And
nice.
Then together. So they are.
You actually created them.
Yeah, they are throwing some that aren't quite as black. They're like a clear black, but I pull those and cull them. So look how buried she is.
Oh, wow. Yeah. She's going to have some babies.
Yes. So, but here's one that's not as black. See? It's like a gray.
Yeah.
Or a smoky looking color. So I need to grab him and pull him out. And there's a baby that was born in here. So I know they're throwing them. But
nice.
And then this is my like insane crazy tank at the moment. It's got so many clutches of mystery snails in it. Right now. And my red snails. I mean, shrimp. So
Oh yeah.
my red shrimp and all of my gold mystery snail babies and mini clutches. I'll look this up so y'all can see a clutch.
Oh yeah. The peanut candy looking stuff.
Do what?
Looks like those circus peanut candies.
Yeah. I've
Or
got
a brain.
several of them, but I don't know if I can see above the water. Oh yeah, you can see.
Oh yeah. The pink little blobs.
Exactly. There's like 4 or 5 of them up in there. And so I'm going to actually have to separate, either pull the mystery snails out of here and put them in a tank alone, or pull the shrimp out of here and put them in another tank. Because I think one is going to I think snails are going to overpopulate my shrimp.
Well, yeah, and I think, the snails end up, I mean, shrimp make hardly any ammonia, but snails actually do eat make quite a bit of waste. They do clean up, but that many of them make some waste too, so.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they can cause the ammonia or the nitrites or ammonia or nitrates, whatever you're having problems with, if you do have problems in the long run. Okay. They can cause that to kind of sneak up. I've learned that the hard way a long time ago when I thought there was no such thing as too many snails.
All right. Well, I'm glad I know that now. I'll do more water changes, or I'll need to get them out of there too. But
or just test it. You might be fine. I don't know.
My blue dream. They look black, but they're not. They're blue dreams.
Real dark navy blue kind of thing.
It's there. You can kind of see the blue. There we go.
Yeah.
Lighting ain't great, so. But I've just started. Can you see the little worms? Yeah. I don't really know exactly what those are, but the guppies eat the heck out of them.
Huh? They kind of look like maybe detritus worms or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
They just wiggle right up to the top and wiggle back down. But
wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, but I grab them and feed them to the guppies, and they just eat them right up. So do the mollies.
I'm gonna blame it on some weird Louisiana swamp creature.
No doubt. And then down here, I've got the oranges, the orange shrimp. There's one right there. But let me see if I can grab a light. Let's see. There we go. Don't have that many of these guys. They just don't do very well.
Your orange ones?
Do what?
The orange ones don't do so well?
Yeah, the orange ones, they just don't. I don't know. I've never had any luck with them. I try. Those and the yellows. I don't know if it's got something to do with the color or not, but they.
Well, I've heard a lot of people saying they have trouble with the yellow line.
Yeah, I just don't have much luck with these guys, so we'll see.
I think the yellows, I think that's a pretty common problem amongst the yellow line.
It seems to be. I kind of keep hearing the same thing.
And I think what it is I think it's that they're from Davidii, or they're from Neocaridina palmata, and the other ones that we keep most, other than snowballs, basically, are from Zangagensis and Davidii Neocaridina species. So they're actual different species. So I think that might have something to do with it.
Oh, wow. These are Mutt Guppies. And they're
nice.
20-gallon. These are the ones that I take to my LFS. So they're just a bunch of Mutt Guppies. I got 2 of these. I got that that's got Mutt Guppies in it. That's supposed to be mostly female. But
you must have, 300 guppies in there?
Were born in there.
You have like 300 guppies in there? That's crazy looking.
Yeah, I had to change the water a lot.
Okay, yeah.
No, I do. I had to change the water a lot. And then I also have Mutt Guppies in this tote right here. These are the ones that came from outside when bringing everybody inside.
Yeah.
They're a little bit harder to see because they're in that tote, but they're actually, I think, prettier. These are where my culls go.
For sure. Yeah. Now you got to start breeding like gar or some crazy big fish.
Yeah, right?
Oscars.
Yeah. All right. This line is the Moscow butterfly. They are not Dumbo, but males have like a, let's see if I can get a better color view of them. I don't know. They're like a navy blue, but in the tail, they've got like red streaks and teal streaks and light blue streaks. They're
wow.
really colored, but this is going to be a strain that I don't keep either. I'm going to sell this whole line. Only because I'm making room for some other things, so.
You're over it.
Yeah. But these won't go anywhere, and these are purple dragon ribbon fins. I can get that.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. I thought those would be cool to mix with those cherry albino ones you had a while ago. I don't know if you still have those cherry snakeskin albinos, but I thought I do. That'd make kind of a cool mix, I bet. Oh wow, yeah, they're pretty.
They really are. I really like that line. And then these are my second favorites of all of the guppies that I have in my room right now. And these are the Dumbo Dark Dragon, but they're almost like those 7-layer color guppies or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But they have really big ears. Let's see. That one's not that big, but that male. Oh, where'd you go? There you are. See, his pectoral fins are pretty large too.
Yeah.
They'll come back to the front. Oh, why don't I have that other light on? I'm sorry. I have another light. Duh. There. That helps. Some. Come on back up here, guys. Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah. So you can see them a lot better now.
Second favorite in my. Oh, she's fixing to have babies. Woo, she's big.
Yeah.
Dang. I'll have to catch her up. But I really, really, really like this line. They're really pretty. And then, all right, where to next?
Did you have some bettas that you wanted to show, or do you have more?
Yeah, we'll show some of those. Let's see. Okay.
All right.
I'm going to show the ones I raised.
Yeah.
My sorority. I'll show that first.
Sure.
Okay. This is the beta sorority that I raised. All of these girls are sisters, and this light isn't going to cooperate. I love these beta logs, you guys. If y'all ever have a beta, that's like the best thing ever made, I think, for betas.
I don't think I've ever seen those before. Like, I mean, I've seen them on other people's streams and stuff, but I don't think where did you get it?
Any of the pet stores, like, Petco, PetSmart.
I probably just don't know what I'm looking at.
I mean, they're just little logs. I think I think I paid like $7 or $8 for them. But
okay. I was going to say, otherwise I'm using a paper or a toilet paper tube otherwise.
All of my betas just absolutely love them. See, she's in it right now.
Right on. But, and for those of you tuning in right now, this is Jess, and she's with Manes, Tails, Fur, and Fins. She sells guppies and bettas and cribs and snails and shrimp and horses and, I don't know, your children if they're acting up probably.
Right.
And but she's got a website by the same name, and she's also got a YouTube channel she started up, and she's a friend of mine. So we're taking a tour through her stock right now. If you're just tuning in, so looks like we got about 80 people watching.
More when you go through a fish tour than what you think you have.
I know. How many tanks are you running these days?
I think 31 now.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, they range from like 2.5 gallon all the way up to a 30 gallon. And I did just buy a 55, but I don't have it set up yet.
Still so very cool, yeah.
These guppies are the purple mosaic, Dumbo purple mosaics. This will be a line that I am going to sell. But it's not that they're not pretty. It's just, you know, I've got my favorites. So
sure, yeah.
And I got to pick and choose. So. But they are definitely very pretty. The females are just as pretty as the males. Their tails are, I mean, like gorgeous.
Yeah, definitely. They're a good looking fish.
And I think he's more of like, I think they're more of like a metal looking color too. But they just don't call them metal Dumbo purple mosaics. They just call them Dumbo purple mosaics. In this tank, I've got some Peacock Gudgeons and my bristlenose, albino bristlenose. That's the male that y'all are seeing right there that I got from Kenny at Danikin Aquatics.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. Oh, he's so nice. He's already caving up for me.
Nice.
And
he must have gotten his personality from Kenny.
Yeah. There's my female. I don't know if you can see her right there. I moved the wood, but all right. And these are okay, so my first favorite guppies that I had in that tank by my office desk. This is them in their 10 gallon. And so you can see the males, they're not ribbon right there.
Yeah.
And then I have
what are those ones called one more time?
Long fins, and I have females that are not long fins.
What are those called with the nice? I mean, those look like the they almost look like the Moscow Hawaiians.
They are the swallow, purple Moscow swallow ribbon fin.
Okay, all right.
Really not purple looking. They're more like greenish, purple, bluish.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, see, there's two really pretty males.
Maybe they've got that magenta gene in them.
I don't know if they do or not. These come from Vietnam.
Okay.
Okay, there's a male that is ribbon. There you go. I tell you what, I have more. No, I sold them. Okay. No,
so is that just random in that line? Like some have ribbons and some don't?
Yeah. Yeah, about
okay.
half. All right.
So I'm guessing that's probably like a co-dominant or recessive trait then. I wonder which one.
I don't know.
Did the mom that gave birth, does she have ribbons?
Both the females that I bought had ribbons when I bought them. So
okay.
Just throw both. And the male, of course, I got a male that was non-ribbon so that he would breed, but yeah. So I guess it would have to be recessive, right? Because the female is the one that's going to carry the Dumbo and the ribbon.
Yeah, I think so, probably. So. I mean, it might be more complex. I guess it could be two different genes, sure. but probably right, I think.
All right, and we'll move down. And this is the one I did the video on today.
Oh, the crib?
The babies.
Yeah, I saw that premiere today. I love cribs. They're so cute to watch.
They really are. I gotta get the babies up and out of this tank and put them in their own little grow out tank because Mama and Daddy, which are kind of back there in the back, are already digging another hole.
Oh yeah.
Spawning.
It's crazy when they get in a groove. Sometimes they'll have babies like every 3 or 4 weeks. You know.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely back to back because these are not quite, well, I guess they're about 4 weeks old now. So
Wow.
there's the difference right there. I can't believe they're out and about like this. Huh. Ooh. They're trying
They
to
want to
chase
be
off.
stars. They want to go to Hollywood.
Yeah. I'm surprised they're not chasing the babies off like they were yesterday. Huh. Yeah, she's real eggy.
Yeah. It's crazy. You must be feeding them good food, good high protein food, huh?
Yeah, I feed a lot of live food, and then I also feed. I have a blackworm culture, and I've got I feed bloodworms and beef heart. So
Nice.
that's probably why they keep breeding back to back because I'm feeding them so much.
Yeah, definitely.
This is also a line that I'm not going to keep, but I have thoroughly enjoyed. And these are the Santa Claus, Dumbo Santa Claus guppies.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Are those like white and then they've got a little bit of red, or?
Yeah, it's supposed to be or red, but it always to me looks orange. But
yeah.
he's my old male, so he's had his pectoral fins beaten up, so he's not as pretty, but he had some really, really big pectoral fins. And so all of these are his babies. See, here's a male I need to pull right there.
I still think he's pretty.
Oh, no, yeah, for sure. He'll go in my Mutt Guppy tank for sure, but he just doesn't have... Okay, now I say that. It takes these guys a really long time to color out like that.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it really does. And that's why I left him in there, because he's got some hints of it. So I left him in there to see if it would grow on out or not.
Like over 6 months time, or how long?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know why it takes so long, but it really does. So these guys here that guy's pushing a year old. That guy's pushing probably 8 months old. So they
wow.
manage pretty well for a while anyway.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm going to sell this whole group. And then these are those Dumbo red mosaics that I was talking about that see how big she is with babies?
Oh, yeah.
But she won't have them. Or she'll have them, but we never find them. Or there's no remnants of them ever. Those are the
weird.
males. They're really pretty. So it kind of sucks that we hadn't gotten any babies yet. And these guys are about 6 months old. So, I mean, I should have had at least 3 months of babies.
Yeah. Huh.
It's just not happening.
Just not gonna happen, huh?
No, I just don't think it's gonna happen. And I had treated them for everything, you guys, like everything that I can imagine. And it just thinking maybe they had something, and I just, couldn't figure out what it was. But
yeah, I've been there before, so I get it.
Yeah, it's just one of them tests that we get as being fish keepers. I think it tries.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's when you just say, okay, this project's on hold. I'm gonna work on these ones for now.
Which sucks because those came from north, the East Coast at that store up there, that really popular store, and I can't think of the name of it. Something like Wave or Waves.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
I can't think of it. That's where they came from.
Okay.
Okay. Now these are some more of my betas. This one, this one is, you can't see it. Female, you can't see it? Oh, give it a second. There we go. Okay. That's a female.
Nice.
Did you touch it?
Are
hard.
you good at sexing them? I'm terrible at it. From like
I can do it once they're about 4 or 5 months old. Before that, I cannot do it.
yeah, I'm no good
My
at it
beta
early.
bears. I kind of have a lot of other stuff stacked on them right now, but those are my beta barracks.
Okay.
They'll hold about 150 betas.
Wow. Okay. So is that
All
where
right.
you kind of do your grow out?
Yeah. I'll grow
Okay.
them out, and depending on how many I have, I'll grow them out in a tank until they're until I can sex them or they start fighting. And then I'll separate them and put them in my beta barracks.
They say that's what you should do with human children too, is you know, until you can tell their gender or until they start fighting, and then you get rid of them. You should give your kids a warning.
Not my one. No. Oh my God. This is a male that Greg, the Guppy guy, brought me to try.
Right on.
So he's just a Dumbo, or a big ear Dumbo.
He's just a big Dumbo.
Yep, he's just a big Dumbo. But he's like, this is my favorite one. This is my favorite color. I've got another male that I'll show y'all. I think if you know me, then you'll know him because he's the dad of Gandalf. It's Merlin.
Oh yeah.
Merlin. But this is a baby that I grew out. It's one of my babies. He's no longer a baby. But
Your adult babies.
No, he was born with a special fin. He's got one fin smaller than the other. And so
right. He's the one that goes around in circles all day.
Yeah. But so I wouldn't sell him, I kept him. And this is the female to or this is the one that I'm trying to breed right now. I did that video on the first beta breeding video that I made, and her and Casper, which this is one of my babies too, and so I'm trying to breed him and her, but since I bred them, I've had to wait and let them rest.
Yeah.
I'm just about ready to start trying to get her real eggy again. It's a process.
Yeah, definitely. At least you've got a lot of stock to be. I mean, you've picked, two fish that are able to have babies fairly frequently, and then between them all, I mean, at least you can kind of rotate through who's ready.
Yeah, you got to, because you never know if they're going to choose the same mate or not. And believe me, they're going to pick. You're not going to pick for them.
Right, yeah.
So, and this is another male that Greg brought me to try to breed. He's a mustard gross. I always say grass, but I think it's just the southern coming out in me, but it's the mustard groff.
Okay.
Heck, I don't know what it's called. Mustard something.
Does he have yellow fins?
He's got a lot of finnage too.
All right. I've seen those listed as mustard gas.
Yeah. Okay, I got to go to the living room now to show those tanks. So I'm going to kind of mute this one and unmute my phone.
Okay. And I think, you know what, Jess? I think because of the stuff I got going on tonight, I think we're just going to stick with you. You're going to be our guest of honor, and we're going to check out the rest of your tanks, and that's going to be tonight's episode.
Oh, wow. I took up the whole stream. I'm so sorry.
No, it's all good. I wanted to see what you had, and, we've been talking a long time online and everything, so I really did want to see all your stuff, and figured, people who like guppies and betas, you got a nice selection of them, so figured it'd be a fun time. So it's all good.
I've been looking forward to it, that's for sure. All right, let me swap this over.
We'll do enough. I've gotten enough feedback that, some people love the home shows. Some people are like, no, I don't like it. But there's enough that do like it that, the ones who don't can just not tune in. And I want to keep doing them. So, I'm going to have you. I plan on having, if you'll like to come back, that is, you and Mary both. I'd love to have you, help me host in the future as we do this in the future. So. All right.
Okay.
I see you.
Okay. All right. These are the infamous cherry snakeskin.
Ah, yeah.
And of course, we'll keep this line. Let's see. I got to send some more to Big J because we did some trading and he lost the first set, but it happens. So I'm going to send him some more. But
I wonder if it got too hot.
Yeah, they may have. Well, he said they had a little trouble coming from outside to inside.
Oh, okay.
And then I've got some.
I forgot you lucky ducks get to keep things outside a lot longer than us in the north.
Yeah. These are the glass shrimp or the grass shrimp or ghost shrimp, whatever you want to call them.
Sure, the like native to the south ones.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And they get big. I mean, the females can get like 3 inches.
Yeah, yeah. You know, people a lot of times say, "Oh, they're ghost shrimp," or "They're this," or "They're that." But I mean, the ghost shrimp. There's like I think there's about 50 species that I've read. You know, around the world that are kind of just that clear and have the same body shape, same size. So those are cool.
And I honestly can't say what they are exactly either, other than just the ghost or the grass or whatever. They're clear shrimp.
Yeah, clear shrimp.
Yeah, they're clear shrimp. And they don't get over 3 inches. These are, I know y'all can see my reflection. I'm sorry, but these are my mollies. And these are, I only keep the, this half of the tank. This is a 20 gallon high or tall. And I keep the balloon mollies. And these guys have come out with a tiger stripe on them. And that's what I'm trying to breed for. If he would turn around, we could see it.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting to get a hold of those the mollies or the platies, either one with this tiger stripe, the albino tiger stripe ones.
Yeah, he's got some stripes, and there's one that's got stripes. They're very faint. They were really prominent when they were younger, so it's almost like they're kind of fading as they get older. But there, that was a good view on that one, and that's a female, so that'll be good.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm trying to breed for with my mollies. I'm just keeping the balloon and I got to get that Dalmatian guy out of the way. I found him in another tank and he just got thrown back in there. But
I know how tempting that is.
I know, right? Okay, so on this half of the 20 gallon are the other pair of crebenzas that had babies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they had more than the other set. But they're just younger. They're hard to see. There's one right there on that rock thing.
Are they just normal crebenzas, or are they anything different, or are they both the same kind?
Yeah, no, they're the same kind. They're the whatever they call the rainbow crebenza.
Oh yeah, the Pelvicochromis.
Yeah.
Pulcher probably.
Yeah, that one. Yep, that sounds right. And they're all down there in those rocks, but they're hard to see because they're smaller. But they'll go, as soon as they kind of kick them loose, I will put them in with the other babies. And then I'm actually going to combine both of these cribs pairs into that 20 gallon.
Oh, nice.
Or 30 gallon. That way my mollies can have their tank back.
Yeah.
The cribs kind of decided they wanted to kick them out of the way and ran them all up to the top. And so I had to move them.
Now, have you had the cribs, have you had them spawn in a 10 gallon, or do they need the extra room?
I have had them spawn in a 10 gallon.
Nice.
Yep. But in a 10 gallon, if you have more than that pair in that 10 gallon, they're going to kill anything else in that tank. Because it's just not enough room. For sure, yeah. But they will spawn if it's just them.
Makes sense.
These are some more of my Mutt
guppies, but they're really not much, you guys. I should say assorted or my cull guppies, because, you know, like that's not a mutt.
Right, right.
And that right there is actually a part of those red tail blue ears, but he had a mark on him that I didn't like, so I pulled him out. But if something was to ever happen to my other male, I keep hanging on to him just in case.
Yeah, the males you can always switch back in and out. The females, once they've been out of rotation, it's like, okay, now you're an assorted.
Yep, that's right. And that right there is one of those Moscow rainbows that have the different colors in their tails.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I think Griffin wanted some of these, so I may send him some, or if not, the whole thing. We'll see.
Nice.
All right. I can't do nothing.
So how long have you been keeping fish in total?
Little a year to a little over a year now.
Oh, wow. So you got the multiple tank syndrome bad, huh?
Yeah. When I got it, I ran with it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I can understand.
Just another tank of the blue dragons. No, purple dragons. But look at that guy right there. See, he's got red in the top of his, whatever that fin's called. Top fin.
The dorsal fin, is it? The one on top?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
See, he's got red, and he's a breeder male, so I really should pull him, but then I was like, well, I've got 2 tanks of these guys, so why not? Let's just see what they throw.
So now, have you found that this hobby's kind of sustaining itself then, money-wise, or
no, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet, but I'm learning. So I kind of jumped in with all 4 feet, which I only have 2, so you know.
Yeah.
And I went and okay, I'm gonna swap back to the other cam real quick.
Sure.
And I kind of jumped in, like I said, with all 4 feet, but only had 2, and should have thought about it a little more.
Yeah, it's all good. Looks like you're figuring it out. Whatever you were missing, doesn't look like you're missing too much now.
Okay.
All right.
Can you hear me?
There we go. Yep.
Okay. All right. You can kick the phone one out now, because that was all.
Right. All right. Let's go ahead and do that.
And move all this back. But so I have decided that instead of having the 17 strains of guppies that I have, that I'm going to diversify a little bit. And I have sold more fish to my LFS than per se like online, but that's just because I'm not that known yet. But I think that by diversifying, I'll have more options for my LFS to purchase instead of, because they're not buying like the pure strains of guppies.
I mean, people don't walk in and buy pure strain guppies at most stores, or they will, but like once a month, you know.
Right. Yeah, they're just not going to walk in and pay $35, $45 for a trio. You know, it's just not going to happen.
Right.
And they've got, you know, $5.99 guppies sitting right beside them, and they don't know what they're, you know.
I know, it always surprises me. Like, you'd think that there would be a certain standard of beauty that like we could all just kind of say like, wow, that's a pretty fish. Look at all the fins and all the colors. But nope.
No. But so by, I guess, jumping in and just going with everything, I have learned a lot. But I jumped in also with an open mind, you know.
Sure.
I'm willing to learn and take advice, and you know, and that's a big part of it. You can't go in bullheaded and think you know it all and expect to go anywhere.
Right. And I mean, even when you've been doing it a long time, I mean, I feel like the people who I learn the most from are always the people who say, oh, I learned something every day, you know. It's those people that want to keep learning and keep growing in the hobby that will. Otherwise, yeah, you think you know everything and that's where it stays, you know? So, yeah. Well, I think we're at the 5 o'clock hour.
Wow.
And I
7
know that
o'clock here.
there's, yeah, 7 o'clock there and 8 on the East Coast, I guess. But I know that there's other streams that go on Tuesday.
Okay.
So for once, maybe I won't cut someone off and be a jerk.
I think they forgive you.
But we'll do another showcase.
You bet.
You know, it's just a crazy day out here in Seattle. When houses go for sale, they get listed Friday and sold on Monday or Tuesday. And so it's like, you decide now. And so tonight we're kind of waiting for a phone call coming in the next few hours.
Crossed.
Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. This will be the eighth house in a year.
Wow.
So it's like so crazy how bad the market is out here. But this time we kind of you know went guns blazing for a smaller house, you know, hoping that we could, you know, top out. But after this, I think we're just gonna live as nomads and gypsies or something, you know.
Yeah.
So it doesn't work.
You know.
But thank you for coming out.
And I had fun, and I'll be a co-host anytime, man. Even if we ain't looking at tanks.
Right on, yeah. And you have a show also with Chubbs, and why don't you let people know when that is?
I have so I have a morning stream every weekday morning after Father Fish at 9:30, and it's just called the Fishy Morning Show with Jess. And it's a hangout pretty much, you know, anybody wants to come up, show their tanks, whatever. This morning we were watching some of my barrel racing, so you know, just telling what we're going to come up with. But
sure,
Monday
kind
night,
of fish fam friends,
yeah. On Monday nights, me and Chubbs with Chubbs Aquatics have a show that we do. It's called Down the Bayou with Jess and Chubbs, and usually we have a special guest. We've had you, and
I'm
then
special.
Yes, you are. And then the second half, we usually kind of open it up and let everybody come up and hang out and ask questions with special guests or whatever, you know. Pretty laid back, but so yeah, those are 2 times, or let's see, 6 times you could catch me.
Yeah, right on. Someone's ambitious. I guess you don't do anything with a half measure, huh?
Yeah.
So you're triple measuring everything.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming up, and I'm sure we'll see you again on the show, and I'll see you in the mornings.
All right.
But have a great night, and thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'll change the name of the stream to just, you know, your Guppy and Beta tour, basically, because that was great. I mean, for people who don't know what some of the new strains are, you got a lot of the traits. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. And to everyone watching, to mods and to members alike, lurkers and chatters, thank you so much for being a part of all this. And we'll see you later in the week. I might stream on Thursday, an extra stream this week, just for the fun of it, to let you guys know what's up at the house and all that stuff. So we'll see how that goes.
Passionate Fruit wants your email address, Alex.
Oh, it is Alexander J. Williamson @gmail.com. I've listed it a few other places. I think you can find it maybe on my Facebook as well as my website. If you Google my name, I think you'll find my art website too, and it might even be on my Instagram. So it's a few places, but it's just my full name, Alexander J. Williamson @gmail.com.
It should be on like in the description on one of your videos too, isn't it?
Yeah, it usually is. Yeah. So the description in my videos has all sorts of stuff that folks might want to buy. That's in, you know, if I'm showing off something in the last month or two, I usually throw it in there, or the soils I use, or whatever. So that's the kind of info in the description. If folks are looking for, you know, a fry pan or I don't know, a turkey baster I was using or whatever. So try to keep it up to date. But thank you so much, Jess. You have a good night, and same to everyone else.
Good luck with the house.
Thank you. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.